It's that time of year. It is the World Cup of random battles. So 2024 group stages right now. I believe my opponent's from Team France. And so in my group stage, I have to play 5 games. I have France, Portugal, Spain, the Netherlands, and Brazil. Yeah, those are the 5 I have to play. But here we go. So I have Sableye, that's good. Good lead matchup. Reggie is kind of eh. Typhlosion's good if I have speed. Virizion good. Lugia's good. Shiftry's alright. We have an alright team. Definitely a good lead matchup. Knockoff is always free. I'm just going to go for that. No reason not to get rid of the Eviolite. Only good things can happen here. Okay, they go to Crawdont. Good thing I didn't T-Wave. So they're going to knock me off probably. Virizion is pretty much a hard counter. I can go Shiftry too. I'm actually thinking of keeping Virizion healthy because typically you want to keep your sweepers healthier. Shiftry's not really much of a sweeper. It's more of an attacker. So I'm going to go to Shiftry first. I get knocked off. I threaten Leaf Storm. It's kind of a predict to knock off. But then again, Leaf Storm is always a good move too. Like, dumping off a lot of raw damage is always going to be good too. So I'm going to click it. They go to Smeargle. Ah, there we go. That's bad. But all things considered, we do have Defog. I can't get Spored, so I'm actually not that mad about it. Get knock off here. Crit doesn't matter. We'll Defog. Hopefully we catch him on a Whirlwind. Okay, that's fine too. Now, there are some questions. I mean, Endless Defog doesn't help me because they'll have more PP. So I have to be careful how I want to play it. I think I just trade the knockoff here. They're going to get Sticky Web or Stealth Rock, whatever, and I have to back myself to find another chance to defog. But the main problem with that strategy is without my heavy duty boots, if I take a Sticky Web hit, then all of a sudden, am I slower than Crawdont? I am slower than Crawdont if I take the Sticky Web. So this is just generally speaking a bad spot to be in because all my Pokemon, almost all my Pokemon are weak to Sticky Web as well. And Crawdont can turn my Sableye into a liability because I cannot touch it. Meanwhile, Crawdont can just, farm the Sableye here. I have to be very careful now. I think I'm going to have to back myself to trade here, and then I have to find a way to defog later in the game, maybe even terrestrializing purely for the defog because it's way too valuable to me. Yep, they get the Sticky Web up. We're going to trade. Now that's a problem. Well, kind of, not really. We do have our Flash Fire Typhlosion. Okay. Catch that. And they're always banded. So I do have my Eruption to pick up something. Flash Fire Eruption is going to pick up... Oh, I outspeed Crawdont, which is huge. So outspeeding Crawdont, definitely big. So I'm going to pick up something here. The question is what? Because nothing can take on a Choice Specs Flash Fire Eruption. Nothing can. Okay, they're going to give up Dusknoir. They found out I'm Choice Specs because of Frisk. I outspeed Crawdont. So that's very interesting to keep in mind. I outspeed. So if you want a Jet, right? If you want a Jet, I take a lot of damage from Jet, obviously. But to be honest, I don't really mind that. I actually kind of want chip damage on Crawdont because I want to open up Lugia because Lugia is my only Pokemon that actually does anything after Sticky Web. I guess Virizion kind of. Yeah, I'm just going to Eruption. Hello, Typhlosion. Okay. They must have predicted me to switch or something, but we'll take that. Alright, looking good now, 6-3. It's not out of the... So, Entei, pretty much countered by Typhlosion and stuff, but I have to be careful, Stone Edge, right? Stone Edge I have to be careful about, but Vigoroth loses to Sableye, and without Crawdont, they don't have a T-Wave immunity either, so this is looking comfortable. The last Pokemon could be an issue, but Prankster, T-Wave Prankster Encore is one of the best Pokemon you can have to deal with an unknown potential sweeper in the back. So I'm pretty happy with Typhlosion here, with my team, Typhlosion everything. They go to Venusaur, and I have to be a little careful. So they outspeed me, right? They could have, honestly, they could have a lot of plans here. It could be Substitute to stall out Eruption PP. You don't have enough to do that. It could be Earth Power, Terra... They don't have Terra Ground, so it could be Terra Water, probably. If they Terra Water... One thing I do have to do, I do have to keep Typhlosion around for Flash Fire. Like, I would want Flash Fire for Entei. So I'm going to Eruption knowing they're going to Terra Water, and I don't really care. Sludge Bomb. 43, not bad. Now we have to get out of here, obviously. Does my Regice do fine? Will Shiftry ever find a chance to defog? Not really. I mean, maybe on Vigoroth, but right? Oh, I guess I can, if I T-Wave a Pokemon, that's when I can get my stuff going. I can get a defog going. Let's go Regice. I have Terra Electric if I need it. I don't anticipate needing it, though. Substitute. Yeah, they're getting weakened. My Verzion can take on a Terra Watered Venusaur 1v1 too. 29, I don't have a Stone Edge switch in. I actually don't mind going Verzion here. I want to keep my Flash Fire around. But at the same time, Stone Edge is kind of obvious too. Go Virizion. They Flare Blitzed. They take Recoil. Yeah, I just go to Typhlosion. Now, here's something interesting. No, never mind. I was going to say Terra Fire Blast could pick up the KO on Venusaur. It does not. No. Hit him with a Focus Blast. 50? Okay. Well, we have another one coming up. Lucky me. That's obviously it's 50% to hit 2 in a row. Sableye, kind of obvious. They can predict it and go Entei. They don't. T-Wave is free. Ideally, we hit into Entei, but that's fine too. They knock off. Yeah, honestly, I win. I pretty much win now with like Pokemon like Shiftry and stuff. We encore that. They might not know I have it. They do. We don't need Regice anymore. We go straight to that. This might take a little while to convert, but it's pretty straightforward. They Stomping Tantrum, so we always win now with Lugia. So they never had Stone Edge to begin with. Okay, relatively straightforward game 1. And with that, we head into game 2. Alright, we're into game 2. Eternatus into Regirock. Not great, not bad. The main problem is I get T-Waved. And to be honest, I don't have a Pokemon that can take T-Wave on. How's my team though as a whole? Armarouge, okay. Cramorant, okay. Iron Boulder. Honestly, we have like mono lose to Regirock almost. Because even our grass type Pokemon is physically attacking. Well, a grass type physically attacking. Now, they're pretty much going to T-Wave or Stone Edge even, or Iron Defense. I don't think you Iron Defense into a Dynamax Cannon, so if you have T-Wave, you use it. I would, if there's any Pokemon I would want T-Waved, it would be Victory Bell, so that's what I'm going to go to. They switch out to Mesprit. Okay, so that tells me they don't have T-Wave probably. I think they're the Body Press Rest idea, which actually loses to Eternatus, so I actually come out okay here. Now, that walks into another problem, Mesprit. I kind of don't do well into Mesprit either. Yeah, try Armarouge, but... yeah, I mean, I have no T-Wave switch in, so I have to accept that this is going to happen to me. This it's not AV, that's good to know. Probably like a leftovers Knock, Drain Punch, Psychic Noise variant. Nothing I can really do about knockoff, can I? I mean... okay, so look, right now I would call it a bad matchup. I'm just weak to these two Pokemon. Well, I'm not actually weak to Regirock because Eternatus would beat it, but I am weak to Mesprit, so I have to think about ways I can chip it down and open it up for later, right? Because Mesprit cannot heal. That's the main drawback of Mesprit. I'm going to take an Armor Cannon. They have Ho-Oh. Okay. Now, that's actually not that bad because I do have Iron Boulder. But Iron Boulder is kind of dependent. Oh, I have Cramorant too. So yeah, this is overall not bad. They were more scared of me than I was of them. So either they didn't have knockoff or they didn't want to use it there. Okay, lucky me. They were scared of Flash Fire, maybe. That's why they didn't Sacred Fire. In any case, I do have a free Surf, probably. Yeah, this is free. They go to Mesprit. I'm going to hit 30 on them. I'm going to go back to Armarouge. Because I think if you're going to go Mesprit on Cramorant, it's either the Stealth Rock or T-Wave. They do have knockoff. Okay. That means I'm in trouble. They also outspeed me. They can knock off again. I have to go Cramorant here. Tricky matchup. Okay. I feel like they could have knocked off again, but that's fine. $95. Brave Bird makes it to a KO. I'll go for that. Yep, I get paralyzed, but all that being said, it's not bad to get paralyzed because we still beat Ho-Oh either way. It just makes it more uncomfortable because of luck. That's fine. Come on. Ah. But I have to do it now. Okay. So the good thing is with our Dying Breath, we're going to be able to get the Cramorant Gorging Form Pikachu ability. So they're going to get paralyzed if they touch Cramorant. Now that's really good. If I can give up, paralysis, I'm happy with that. So they go to Regirock. Well, 97, they do outspeed me. They're going for Stone Edge. I can't stop it. Here we go. Yeah, they're going to get paralyzed. Okay. Now, that does open up a little bit. Yeah, this is no leftover, so it is Chesto Berry. They don't have T-Wave like we predicted. We go to Eternatus. We can Dynamax Cannon into Ho-Oh, maybe. Problem is, we're just so weak. We have to Sludge Bomb the Ho-Oh, essentially. We have to Dynamax Cannon into Regirock. We have to watch our PP, too. We only have 8. Now, they go to Ho-Oh. I think I should probably fish Sludge Bomb Poisons on it. Critical hit. Okay. Now, that Ho-Oh has to be getting out of there. I'm going to recover. Okay, they go to Frostlass. 220, 241. Armarouge can take this on because I don't have an item. So Poltergeist does not affect me. So hopefully I don't faint to a triple axle. I should not be fainting. Okay. I don't faint. I outspeed Frostlass. I threaten Armor Cannon. Do you think they go Regirock? Even if they go Regirock, it doesn't help them because Focus Blast would do enough next time. I'm going to Psyshock, predicting a switch. Okay. 32, not bad. Now, I think I win. Maybe. It's a maybe. If they lock into, extreme speed, then my Iron Boulder sets up. Armarouge, you've done your job here. It's time. Iron Boulder. What stops Iron Boulder after a Swords Dance and a Court Drive? The only thing stopping this from being an immediate game over is Regirock. Yeah. So here's the thing. I can Terra Close Combat to get the guaranteed Oko. But kind of obvious, right? So Regirock might Terra Fighting. I could Zen Headbutt into Terra Fighting. If I Zen Headbutt into Terra Fighting, the main benefit is that I also add a flinch chance to the paralysis here, but also I'm adding the negative effect too. Well, either way, I don't feel comfortable committing Terra fighting yet, because I think it makes me a little too weak. No, I don't feel comfortable Terra fighting, because they could Terra fighting and I kind of waste my Terra. I think I'm more comfortable going Zen Headbutt than Close Combat and not having to give up my Terra. Will I ever want the Terra in the future? I'm trying to think. I think in the future I might even want Terra Fire on Eternatus for Frostlass if it comes down to it. That's why I'm going to Zen Headbutt. Crit? Well, there's also that, so. That's lucky, obviously. So they would have used maybe Body Press to do 40 to me, or maybe they could have tried to Iron Defense. But no matter what, they would have had to play through the para more than one turn in a row. They would have had to get the next turn through as well. Obviously lucky, there's no denying it. But at this point, the Iron Boulder was doing really, really well no matter what. Okay, we take out Regirock. My main... They still have their Terra, so my main concern is do they have a way to Terra out of Iron Boulder? They go to Ho-Oh. So this can actually... Now, so here's the thing. I have to think they're going to Terra, right? So Zen Headbutt would cover Terra Ground. It wouldn't cover Terra Steel. Close Combat would cover both, but what if they don't Terrestrialize? I mean, they surely Terrestrialize here, right? Yeah. Okay. And it should be in the clear, no more Terra, and we have an Iron Boulder. Saucebuck Winter with no Terra. We pick that up. There we go. And Mighty Clee will Oko the remaining two Pokemon. Maybe they had some ideas like with Wide Lens into Entei, maybe. I mean, Cursed Body into Entei, but realistically, it wasn't going to stop the Iron Boulder. We're going to pick up the win and move up to 1-0 in the regular season. Again, I have to play 5 games. But yeah, the problem is it's like you have 3 weeks to play 5 games and you don't really need to prepare for random battles, right? So you can, it depends on like the other person's schedule and it becomes a mess, right? But it can happen. You might see the other episodes, you know, consecutively day by day, or you might see, you know, one in like 2 weeks from now. But hopefully you'll see the rest of the random battles season. But thank you for watching and see you guys next time.